is coverage of Millis Mohawk varsity football. I'm Paul Layton alongside Brett McGowan, excited to bring you tonight's action between Lowell Catholic and your Millis Mohawks. Brett, you've had the chance to look into this team a little bit, get to know them. What can you tell us? What should we expect?
Oh, I expect Lowell Catholic to come out, a lot of energy. They're very quick, and they like to get the edge running the ball. So the Mohawks have to be able to stand up, take the edge, and really control the game. We have to control the line of scrimmage and making sure they can't get around the line.
Sure. And on the offensive side, Brett, we know football's a game of attrition. Injuries are a real thing. Mohawks have had their fair share to start. Would love to see them control the ball on offense. I think that's a nice way to stay healthy, stay in the game, and just have a chance to maybe come out of this with the same number you went into it with.
Right. Yes, the couple of shoulders and a thumb. All broken on these players. Big losses. They're all contributors on offense.
For sure.
So I think this game here, we're going to see a different running back, a different type of style of running back too, as I believe number 44 may line up in the backfield tonight.
Yeah, that's the rumor on the street. We'll find out in a couple minutes. We'll be right back to bring you game time. And we are just about ready for game time. Coin toss has been completed. Mohawks won the toss, deferred to the second half, so the Crusaders will get the ball first to get us started here, Brett.
Yeah, it's exciting time to be here. It's getting a little darker, Paul. A little as we progress in the season, a little darker earlier here.
I think tonight a little darker earlier, a little colder earlier, though It is a absolutely beautiful night. No wind to speak of. You can see the trees at the top moving a little bit as the moon rises just above them.
And doing the kicking honors for Mohawks, number 44, Brody Barrett.
But to your point, Brett, lights are on and they're starting to already take effect. So
they are.
It'll be Friday night lights for this one. Brody Barrett.
Back deep for the Crusaders, number 5, Janzel Trinidad. And number 7, Alex Che.
So Brody Barrett gets his team together. He'll send him to the line. We'll get ready for kickoff here.
Yeah, and there's that number 44 we talked about. He's the kicker. We'll see a lot of him tonight.
We will say Brody Barrett a lot tonight, I think. Brody kicks it off, low line drive, and that is Trinidad. Yeah, Janzel Trinidad. Cuts to the outside. He's got a little bit of room. David Barisano gets a chance, but it's number 10.
Trinidad on return.
Matt Noonan with the tackle.
All the way out to their own 48-yard line to begin their initial drive of the game. In on the tackle is number 10, Matt Noonan.
So Crusaders, good field position to begin things here, right at just about midfield on their own 48-yard line. So Crusaders come to the line.
Yep.
They are led by Sean Hines, captain quarterback, in the backfield. Shotgun. Takes the snap. Little jet sweep, hands off. Cut inside.
Yep.
Cross midfield. Nice carry.
Chuck Smith on the tackle there, along with Pat Halloran.
And Teddy Cage with the carry for the Crusaders.
Number
set
4.
Up second and about
Teddy
5.
Cage on the carry for the Crusaders. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Again, the Mohawks had the edge there and forced him to go inside, but he still had a good 5
and
yards.
on the tackle for the Mohawks, number 53,
Yeah, nice
Tim
containment,
Krause.
good blocking up front, create a little bit of hole. He took what they gave him there for sure. Snaps off target, he's going to fall on it.
We'll call that a sack, but wait, there is a flag.
There's a
And
flag.
loose ball
Michael
recovered
Tobin,
by
first
quarterback
one
Shea.
there. Would get credit. We'll see what
There's
the
a
call
flag
is
on
here.
play.
We're going to get false
Illegal
start.
procedure
Yeah.
against the Crusaders.
We declined that.
I was going to say, my guess is we'll decline, right? Probably take the extra down versus, or
Right.
one less down.
And you get the yardage on the bad snap fumble.
Exactly. So I think false start's 5. I think they're going to get about 4. So I think they're talking it over with Coach Hugh, but And I'm hearing over our shoulder.
Now, the penalty is declined by the Mohawks as that play resulted in a 5-yard loss. Brings up a 3rd down, 11.
All right, so you heard the PA announce a 3rd down, 11. Penalty declined. Crusaders back in the shotgun. Motion to the top, a roll out. Pass is complete, got room, crossed the line to gain. 1st down, nice play into the
Chase
flat.
pass is complete to Jimmy McGonigal.
So McGonigal, kind of a pass option play there, Brett.
Yes. Something
13-yard gain.
I don't think the Mohawks were expecting once they saw the quarterback running towards the sideline.
And a bit of a kind of a wildcat formation. That was number 7, Alex Chahey, actually in the quarterback position. So we'll see if they're going to continue to rotate that. Now Chahey lines up next to the quarterback for the Crusaders. They set up 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Handoff inside, met by Tobin and Halloran. Pick up a few yards there. Looks like maybe 3 or 4. Bring up 2nd down.
Sean Hines on the carry.
Looks like a stack to our side.
Standard 3, 2nd down 7.
And once again, they rotate to Chahey, number 7 in at quarterback. He'll take the direct snap.
Forced him back inside. Nice tackle
Yeah,
by Brody.
Mohawks kind of had that sniffed out from the beginning. Looks like Crusaders
on the carry,
will run a little bit of an option
out by
or a
Brody
wildcat. They tried the wildcat there, no room. Great job by the Mohawk defense.
I miss you guys. I cannot wait to be back at school.
So loss of a couple is going to bring up 3rd and about 8.
3rd down 8.
Being home.
This will keep us on our toes tonight. Who's that quarterback? This again, once again, Sean Hines. He's in. Oh, actually, check that. He's next to Chahey. He rolls out. 7 stops. He's going to throw downfield, and that is defended. A little hand checking on both sides. No flags. Good. Like to see the good non-call there. Both guys got hands on each other.
And Michael Tobin got a lick on the quarterback there as he released the ball.
Tobin quietly just doing a really solid job all season long, really. We don't say his name a lot, but he's creating problems over there on his
incomplete pass. Brings up a 4th down and 8.
at his right tackle position, or excuse me, defensive end position.
And it looks like they're going for it. 4th and 8.
4th and 8 inside the 40, probably
Number
4 down territory most instances.
Looked like a false start.
Yeah, that throws way off target too.
And pass intended from McGonigal falls incomplete.
Play really never had much of a chance. So Mohawks will take over
With Michael Tobin and Dylan McGuire in on the coverage.
from their own 39.
And the Mohawks will take over on possession on downs.
Good field position for the Mohawks to get the offense started.
They're at their own 39.
They'll begin the initial drive from their own 44. Excuse me, 38.
Check that, 39.
39. Like I said, it's getting dark up
Yeah,
there.
I was going to say it won't get easier from here, Brett. It'll only get harder. We're in the middle of the field. So, as always, we thank you for tuning in, watching us on Millis Community Media. Paul Ayton, Brett McGowan, Wes Cote bringing you the action tonight. They hand off, and that is
Matt Noonan.
Matt Noonan up the middle, just short, probably about 9 yards on carry number
Matt
1.
Noonan on ball carrier on the flag.
So you and I talked about Matt Noonan got beat up a
Taken
little
down by
last
number
game. We
56,
weren't
Matt
quite sure
Fleury.
how much we'd see him in the backfield. Play number 1, Matt
Gain
Noonan's
of
got the
9.
ball.
Yeah, well,
Second
the
down
hole
and
was opened up by the fullback there, number 44. I think that's the 3rd time we've mentioned him tonight already.
And certainly we've seen the Mohawks certainly this year and in years past when they run those power formations, fullback, they have some success. That's it. It's a nice way for them to go. So Caulfield in the shotgun.
Again, look who's in the backfield.
Yeah,
44.
Halloran in the tight end.
There
They're
he
going to give it
is.
to 44. He cuts, breaks one tackle,
Brody
can't
Barrett
break
on
the
the
other
carry.
one.
Tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, he's going to lose about a yard, yard and a half on that carry.
Tackle was made by Captain Sean Hines. Loss of a yard in that play brings on the 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, you can check that. It's really a loss of about 2. So Mohawks with a
It looks like 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
We got to get just past the 49.
See what they can dial up here. Love to see them. We talked in the pregame. Love to see them possess the ball, right? The best defense is a good offense. Hold on to the ball. Control the pace of this game. That's McGuire in motion. Caulfield pitches back. Room up the middle. Brody Barrett picks up about 14 yards and the first down.
Tripped up by number 7, Alex Shea.
Really like the patience of that play, Brett.
Gain of 11 on the play. Good enough for Mohawks first down. First and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Secret weapon there, number 44.
Yeah, I really like what Pat Halloran did off that tight end. Kind of sails that line off and gives Brody some room to run, off the edge there.
Like the two-headed monster here in the backfield behind Owen.
They're going to send McGuire to the top of your screen. Caulfield in shotgun. Hands off to Noonan. Got some room inside. Breaks the tackle. Up the
Matt
middle.
Noonan on a carry.
Another first down for your Mohawks.
Lowell Catholic player. Looks like he's number
Alex
24.
Shea on the tackle.
Yeah, that's number
little dinged up.
24, Sean and Noah. He's hobbling a little bit. Looks like he's going to get a break. Just try to walk that
Good for
off.
another Mohawk first down. First and 10 from the 29 of the Crusaders.
Good to see him at least getting off under his own power and stretch that out. I think we'll see him again. So Mohawks, a double back set. Caulfield this time under center. He's going to hand off. This is Barrett's turn to run, and he'll pick up a couple positive yards
Brody
there.
Barrett, the ball carrier.
You got 2.
Initial hit by number 50, Cameron Luciano.
So mixing up a little power and speed right now, Mohawks is working.
Gain of
Very
over
effective
a
run
yard.
game here early.
Brings up a second down, a long 8.
A little thunder and lightning.
Love it, love it. And a little bit of ball control as the clock ticks down to about 6:30 remaining in the first quarter.
It's a 3-minute drive right now for the Mohawks.
So once again, similar formation for your Mohawks. McGuire again coming in motion towards the bottom of the screen. Bad snap, ball on the ground. I think Mohawks fell on it.
Looks like Matt Noonan fell on it. 54 getting a little overzealous there.
Recovered by Matt Noonan.
So I was kind
Mohawks
of
retain possession.
a bit quick to say bad snap there. I'm not sure if the snap
Lost
or the
the guy on the play,
handoff,
brings up a
something
third
went
down and
wrong
10.
in there. And Mohawks fortunate to keep the ball. It'll be 3rd and 10. Loss of a couple of yards there. Basically lost the pickup by Barrett. Now, the announcer's curse, I think, Brett, sometimes is in effect because even when you think it, and what I was going to say momentarily, you started to say Joe Barisano earlier, and I think probably what you're going to say is the sophomore has played great in the center position. He really has had a good, solid season. This is, kind of a, use baseball term, new battery, right, center and quarterback, but really has been a smooth transition for the Mohawks. This time Barrett, the lone fullback pass off target, kind of sail out of bounds. The intended receiver, Pat Halloran.
Falls incomplete.
I'll bring up 4th and 10
Number
for the
4.
Mohawks.
Teddy Cheng on the cover.
4th and 10.
So Mohawks mix it up there a little bit. Look for something in the flat. Really well covered by the Crusaders.
4th down and 8 for the Mohawks.
Kind of jammed a 10-yard box there, and there was just not a lot of room to throw. Pretty wise throw to the outside by Caulfield just to avoid, any possibility of an interception.
Well, it's interesting to watch. We were talking about Joe Barisano there, and he and number 54 are having a good battle here.
Yeah, 54 lined up right across from Joe. So the sophomore going to be tested here. Caulfield in shotgun, takes the good snap, drops back to pass. No one, now he goes. Wide open in the middle, it's complete.
Hayden Leach.
Hayden Leach with the reception. And that is a first down, critical 4th and 10, and the Mohawks converted. This is turning into an impressive drive early, Brett.
Yep.
We're going to get a timeout by the Crusaders. 5:09 remaining in the first quarter. Mohawks on the march. We'll be right back.
Hayden Leach.
Sorry, buddy. I don't know why I said sorry, though. It's not our fault.
Yeah.
It's not on mine either. So the Crusaders head back onto the field. Mohawks still huddled up. They're about to break their huddle. So we'll take a moment to thank you for watching Mills Community Media's coverage of Mohawk football.
And
As
Caulfield's
always,
last
we
pass was
appreciate
complete to Hayden Leach.
you
Good
tuning
enough
in
for
on your
Mohawk.
various
First down, first and 10.
media devices. Be sure to follow,
17 yard
subscribe,
line
and
of the
like
Crusaders.
the video. Give us a little feedback. Brett likes feedback, so
That I
if you
do.
think he's doing a good job, let him know. Anyway, Caulfield in the shotgun. Brody Barrett lines up to his left. McGuire in the slot. They hand off to Barrett up the middle.
Brody
Nice
Barrett with the
carry.
carry.
Picks up about half of the yard to gain.
Tackle made by Genzel Trinidad.
A little bit more than half. Set up a second and about a long three, maybe
Gain
four.
of
Brett.
7. He was up a second down and 3.
So this impressive start for the Mohawks continues here. Second down. They are inside.
Just inside the 10.
Yeah, I was going to say just inside the 10. Can get a first down here.
Yeah, that was number 44 again.
Caulfield under center. Going to give to Barrett up the middle. Pile driving his way
Brody
towards the
Barrett
goal
again on the
line.
carry.
He's going to be stopped. We'll see if he got the line to gain there to set up a first and goal. It's going to be close.
Yeah, looks like it.
I thought we were going to
Again
have a
tackled
tush
by the
push there.
And helmet came off of Barrett, so he's going to miss a play here while he gets that resituated. And they're going to send in David Barisano, number 22.
Marking off forward progress, good enough for a Mohawk first down.
So they do, in fact, pick up the first down. First and goal from about the
First and goal, go
6-yard
from the
line.
6.
Caulfield gets the play from his coach. He'll bring it to the huddle.
Well, let's see if David Barisano gets a carry here.
And we'll see Noonan to his left, Barisano to his right. Caulfield in the shotgun. Leach at the top here. Check that. Leach in the slot. They fake the handoff. Caulfield keeps it. Looked a bit like a broken play,
Caulfield on
Brett.
a keeper.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what that was supposed to be, but I don't think it materialized.
No,
And that's
no,
going to actually
Gary.
be a loss of a couple. We'll see where they mark that. They may have given a yard or two back.
It looks like it's still at the 6. And Brody Barrett's back out there
Tackle
again.
for small loss. Second down and goal, go from the 7.
So Mohawks not synced up on that one. Really one of the poorly executed plays of this first quarter for the Mohawks. So this time we'll get Leach in the slot. McGuire at the bottom of your screen. Almost can't see him down there, Brett. They hand off to Noonan, up the middle, carry.
Matt Noonan with the carry.
And not a lot of gain there, at least where they're
Looks like a
marking.
yard,
About a
maybe.
yard, yeah, to your point,
Third and
Brett.
goal.
Inside the 5. Third and goal.
Along with Sean Hines.
Would suspect 2 down
Gain of a
territory
couple.
for the Mohawks here, so you'd like a nice, strong, positive
Third and
play
goal, the goal ball sits
if you
just
can't
inside
get
the
into
5.
the end zone.
And the
Crusaders playing pretty well up front. It's,
they are. They brought
tough sledding.
in their big bodies.
Yeah, this is the jumbo package, as they used to say.
yes.
Right. And they do have some very big bodies out there.
Well,
So
I'm thinking maybe it's tush push time here.
could be tush push
5
time.
yards
Maybe
is a
they
little
look
long.
for McGuire, a little play action here, Brett. Do you think they
Well, the
let
slot,
Caulfield throw?
the slot has Hayden Leach in it.
You got Noonan and Barrett in the backfield. Let's see if they go to Noonan and let Brody. They do. Pitch to Noonan. Barrett leads the way. Noonan into the end zone for the
And Matt Noonan with 5 yards
touchdown.
out. The Mohawk score.
So with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter, Mohawks scored the touchdown. It's Matt Noonan, drives in from about 4 yards with the touchdown. And let's see if the Mohawks will go for 2 here. They have been.
Yep.
Suspect they probably will. We'll see how they line this up. Caulfield's headed out, and I suspect we'll see a 2-point attempt here.
That drive was 7 minutes and 44 seconds.
Boy,
ball control.
I asked for ball control. I got ball
You did.
control.
You did.
Mohawk will go for 2.
Oh,
So-
look at this formation. We haven't seen this before.
This we
the
have
old
not
I,
seen.
the
Barrett.
I formation.
Let's see. Leads the way. Noonan cuts inside. I don't think he's going to get there. He is not. Well read. That's
And
number
Noonan's tackled in
5
the backfield
for the Crusaders.
by
Genzel
Janzel
Trinidad.
2-point
Never
conversion is no good.
was
And
not.
with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter, the score is the Mohawks 6 and the Crusaders no score.
Yeah, so Genzel Trinidad not fooled there, Brett. Stays right in his lane, able to shed the block, make the tackle. So Mohawks don't convert, but early lead for the Mohawks. Brett, what'd you like about, obviously terrific drives, like you mentioned the time. What stood out to you?
Oh, Brody Barrett running. So Brody had 22 yards rushing on that.
Yeah, and a pretty balanced attack, I knew. Matt, first couple of carries, I think first one was 9, second one was about 10 or 11. So nice balanced. We talked about thunder and lightning.
That's what I'm going to call him, Thunder and
There
Lightning.
you go. Well, let's,
Matt Noonan will be the
And again,
Lightning.
Brody Barrett will be the kicking arm for the Mohawks.
Brody brings the
they
Thunder.
like when we give them nicknames.
That they do.
I've not
Back
checked
deep.
with Dylan McGuire and my
Alex
jackknife
J.
nickname for
and
him,
Janzel
but
Trinidad
he
to
does
receive the
so
kick.
many great things on the field. Hard to not make that connection. So Mohawks will kick off to the Crusaders. Once again, Mr. Barrett will line up. 5 on each side, kicks it away. That will be fielded.
He's
At
coming.
about the 15, runs. Gets pushed out of bounds. We'll see, is that going to get a flag? Seemed to be
Alex J. in
incidental
return.
contact, but we're going to get a
And we
flag.
have a late flag.
And it's a pink flag at that.
Knocked out of bounds by Hayden Leach.
So that is going to change the field position pretty dramatically here, Brett.
Yeah.
Pretty good coverage, nice run back, but the hit out of bounds, personal
Going
foul.
to be a personal foul against the Mohawks.
And it's a tough one for the
15
Mohawks.
yards
I
from
don't
the
think
point of the
I think he
foul.
was trying to slow down. The guy was kind of there, bumped into
Marches the
him.
ball in all the way inside the 50.
Momentum takes him to the ground.
Crusaders begin 1st and 10 from the Mohawk 48.
So Mohawks will have outstanding field position inside Mohawk territory. They'll start 1st and 10 from the 48. Once again in their split.
Lots of,
Boy, I'll tell you, this wide receiver
Mohawks
closest
here.
to us, if he's not offsides, he is really close. No offside call, no flag. They're going to run to the edge and
Hayden
pursued.
Leach with a nice play.
Yeah, Leach first one there.
Sean Hines, the carrier.
Gets a little
Run out
help
of
from
bounds by
Brody
Hayden
Barrett.
Leach.
They're only going to pick up a couple there.
Gain of a yard in the play, 2nd and 9.
So you had mentioned pregame, Brett, these guys like to run to the outside. That has absolutely been the case. Scouting report spot on. They like to jet sweep, motion. We've seen some wildcat, but most things running to the edges. They did have that one play where they cut inside, but for the most part, it's been an outside game for the Crusaders to this point.
I'm watching this receiver right here, number 12. He is pretty much, his helmet's over the line.
Yeah, he's in the
should
clearly
be.
in the neutral zone. I can't. No flag.
There's
Run to the
holding
inside.
right there.
And Jimmy McGonigal on a carry.
We're
Yeah,
going to
but
get
he
a
got
hold.
the
He
leg
threw it
down.
right where you said, Brett.
Yep.
That's going to
Taken
come
down
back.
by Pat Halloran.
Oh yeah, he was holding on.
Sure
The
was.
That's a holding call
that
against
man,
the
we
Crusaders.
He lined
number
up
4.
offside, went down, held his defender so they could make that play.
Yep.
So maybe the universe balancing out there a little bit. It's interesting.
Taking out a penalty from the
We
spot
almost
of the
take it for
foul.
granted, maybe the referees to some degree. You see that
That's
outside
enough.
wide receiver
That's
asks
the 48
if they're
yard line
onside,
that
they
he
hold
started
their
from.
thumb up. Referee usually confirms. It's a pretty quick, easy thing. I have not seen that here.
Repeat 2nd down.
And I think he looks, he checks, and then
2nd
when
down and
he
10.
gets in the ready position to go, he's leaning over, so he's technically offside.
Yeah,
We have a very good view.
I was going to
Ball's
say,
right in
we
front
might
of
have a
us.
better vantage than the ref, in all fairness, because
Yes.
we're elevated and looking right down the line right now.
Number 4 went to the other side of the field in the slot.
Yeah, number 12 at the top. In the shotgun. Hard snap, they pitch it outside, cut in, nice move inside. It's got a little bit of running room, gonna pick up 4 or 5 positive yards there. Really the stutter step through the defender to the outside and was able to cut in. Nice run there.
It's another tackle by Pat Halloran.
I think that's Teddy Chage. I hope I'm saying this right,
Denzel
Chage.
Trinidad was the ball carrier in that one. Taken down by Pat Halloran.
So Halloran able to minimize the damage.
Gain
Gonna
of
bring
4,
up
third down
about
and 6.
3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, as you probably just heard. Crusaders love this formation, really just switch the receivers from one side to the other, but they're going to take it again, inside handoff, a little bit of room, and I think they're
Handoff
going to
up the
stop
middle.
them short. It's going to bring up a 4th and maybe a yard here. Crusaders line up front doing a nice job
Sean
creating some
Hines was the ball
holes,
carrier.
and we're seeing Mohawk linebackers making
Tackled by Josh
tackles.
Estrada.
Fundamentally,
Gain
the
of 6.
Crusaders block very well. That's the end of the 1st
We'll have a
quarter.
4th down and 1 as when play resumes. Timeout on the field.
So Mohawks and Crusaders will switch sides here. We'll head to the 2nd quarter. Mohawks lead 6-0. We'll be right back. Just waiting for the box to kind
As
of
we begin the 2nd
get
quarter.
situated there. So we are
Crusaders
ready
face
to
a 4th
start the
down and 1
second
from the
quarter.
Mohawk 39.
4th and a long one.
Mohawks would love a stop here. This is certainly very, very challenging to stop a yard or 2 in high school football, Brett.
That it is. Here comes
They
Brody
creep up
Barrett
to the
on
line. They hand off. Going to come up the middle. Can they make the tackle in the backfield? They do. And I
that
think
they
they
do.
might have done it. Right.
Brody
on
Barrett
carry.
and Matt Noonan.
We'll see. Line judge puts it down.
Multiple Mohawks in
No.
the carry. On the
It's
First
short.
down,
tackle. And
Mohawks.
the Mohawks
It's
stop
short.
it. We'll take over from their own 39.
Terrific play. I
Brody
see-
Barrett, Pat Halloran on the stop.
Yeah, and I'm going to mention
One with
Timmy
Dylan McGuire.
Kraus. Timmy Kraus really just kind of helped make that, give Brody Barrett the room, sealed off his
1st and 10
block.
for the Mohawks.
Urge you to go back. There's always a few plays I urge people to go back, rewind it on your various devices, and take a look. Check out number 63 in the middle. Timmy Kraus doing some solid work, really helping out on the defensive end. And of course, Barrett, Pat Halloran, usual suspects, putting some hits on, making some tackles.
It looks like the Thunder's taking a breather there
I was
on the bench.
Gonna say we may be just a little bit of lightning here. I think that's Halloran in the backfield. They hand it off to him, and he is going to be gobbled
Pat
up.
Halloran on the carry.
That will be a loss of a couple for the Mohawks. Had Noonan in the slot there. Tried to block it up front a
First
little
hit by
bit.
number 50.
Crusaders, as you
Cameron
mentioned,
Luciano.
just do a really nice job up front.
Throw for a
Mohawks
2-yard loss. 2nd and 12.
Mohawks are going to earn their yardage tonight, for sure.
That they are.
So Mohawks set up 2nd and 12. Caulfield will bring him up to the line. He'll get under center. I think once again, looks like Pat Halloran in the backfield.
Noonan
4
in the
wide.
slot.
We haven't seen
Yep.
this too much. Caulfield going to throw. Looks around, surveys, no one open. Dodges a couple would-be tacklers. And I going to cut inside and take a slide. And he'll end up picking up about 2 or 3 yards on the scramble rush there, Brett.
No one called
I-
it with some fancy footwork to avoid the
Every time
Quarterback
number
sack.
7 runs, I hold my breath.
Pick up a yard or
I
two.
am with you there. Really liked
up a
his,
third down,
we've talked about his
9.
composure throughout the season. Pocket awareness there, just kind of sliding around, looking, waiting for someone to get free.
He
No one
was.
did. Thought he had a moment, made a decision to keep it, picks up a couple positive yards, sets up a 3rd and long here for the Mohawks. So both team defense is settling in here a little bit. Caulfield in the center. They go 4 wide again. Looks like Halloran to his right. He'll drop back. He's looking over the middle. He's got
Matt
Noonan
And
for the
Caulfield
reception
tackles
and the
completion at
first
Noonan.
down. needed 9 or 10, picked up about
Number
16 or
24, Sean
17 on the
Minoa
play.
in on the tackle and the coverage.
And once again, Mohawks moving the chains
Completion was
in,
good for 14 yards and
in
first
long
down for the Mohawks.
situations.
Down to the Lowell 41.
Mohawks
First and 10
inside
from the 41.
Crusader territory. This time they will flex Halloran into the slot. Trying to get a read on who's in the backfield there.
Pat Halloran.
Is Pat okay? So Halloran gets the handoff, cuts inside. It's going to take about 3 guys
Pat
to
Halloran
slow
on
him
the carry.
down, but not before he picks up about 5 on the carry. So Mohawks spreading them
Second made by
out, 4
Trinidad.
wide, running inside, finding a little traction here.
We got second and
Assisted by
4
Brendan
here.
Garcia,
I'm still looking. Where's number
along with
44?
Cameron Luciano.
So
Gain
back.
of 6, second and 4.
Oh, he's still on the
I was
sidelines.
going to say Brody on the sideline, watching the offense move here.
Give him a breather.
Yeah. Halloran's had a nice season in the backfield. He's another one that does a lot of different things on this team. The senior captain having a terrific year. Caulfield under center. Sends McGuire in motion. They pitch to Halloran. He gets sailed off, beats the tackle, cuts to the outside, and he will be stopped short of the line to gain. Might have been a yard or 2 there of pickup. Not a lot of room. Good backside pursuit by the Crusaders.
That he did, but Halloran had the moves there.
Yeah, really, I looked like the play was going to get blown up for a loss. He's able to pick up a couple of yards. Beats the would-be defender in the backfield and sets up a 3rd and short.
Matt Floria.
So Mohawks once again, certainly 4-down territory for this Mohawk team. So going to have a couple
Gain
of
of
chances
2,
here
3rd
to
and
pick
2.
up the first down, keep the drive alive. Clock is sitting at about 8:15 remaining here in the first half.
Matt, look who's in the backfield.
Yeah, Noonan in the
Lightning.
backfield. McGuire in the slot. Let's see if they go play action here. Look for Dillon down the middle. They don't. They hand it off. Noonan up the middle. And it
He's
looks
got it.
like he's got the
got
first
it.
Noonan with the
down.
ball carrier right up the middle.
Looks like he got 3.
Needed 2.5, got 3.
Well, yeah, that's fine with me.
Little bit of tough sledding inside.
Just inside the 30.
Oh, we might see play action
Now
there.
they
Maybe
take
a
it down by
seam
number
route
5,
from
Janzel
McGuire.
Trinidad.
Mohawks opt to play a little bit more conservative, but they do pick up the first down.
Gain of 4 on the play.
They're sitting just inside their
First and 10
30.
for the Mohawks.
On the Crusader 30. Caulfield will come up under center. Halloran in the slot, Noonan in the backfield. McGuire and Leach close to us as McGuire goes in motion to the top of the screen. A handoff up the middle, a little bit of room inside. Noonan's going to pick up 6 or 7.
Matt Noonan with another carry. First met by number 23.
Looks like
Jimmy
we got
McGonigal.
down to the 23, so 6 yards for Matt Noonan on that.
Yeah, positive yards from Mr. Noonan, running well inside. Like what the Mohawks are doing here. Little misdirection, McGuire in motion for the triple set at the top. And the Crusaders bite a
Gain of
little
7,
bit.
second down and 3.
Right, creates a little bit
They
of
did.
room. And of course, Mohawk offensive line doing a nice job up front, creating some holes to run through.
Yeah, Matt Noonan again. He has the dance moves. He made a nice move right around the defender.
So Mohawks once again spread them out. This time Halloran in the backfield, Caulfield in the shotgun. Takes the snap,
Right to
hands it
Noonan.
off on the sweep to Noonan. Cuts inside, got one man to beat. He beats him, and he's into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Touchdown,
Matt
Matt
All the
Noonan.
way in.
23-yard
23-yard
touchdown.
go.
So Noonan with the beautiful carry, slipping and sliding through defenders, Brett. Finds Pater,
Mohawks will go
23-yard
for 2.
touchdown.
That drive, 6 minutes, 28 seconds. We were discussing before the game, the best defense you can have is a good offense.
No doubt about it, ball control is paying some dividends here. Time of possession we talk about at the half, but obviously very lopsided right now.
It is.
So Mohawks will set up for the 2-point conversion. Caulfield drops back, and he is going to be
And
sacked.
Caulfield is
So
dropped in the
conversion is
backfield
no
for a
good.
loss, and 2-point conversion is no good. And with 6:26 remaining in the first half, the score is now the Mohawks 12 and Crusaders no score.
So Brett, a couple nice drives by the Mohawks, has them up in front. As the sun sets on a beautiful Friday, Mohawks could not have asked for a better start than this.
No, this is a great start for the Mohawks. Last week's game was a tough game, and they've rebounded very nicely so far. Controlling the ball.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll be back for the kickoff in a moment.
And Brody Barrett again doing the kicking honors for the Mohawks.
So Crusaders set up, ready to receive.
Back deep for the Crusaders, number 5, Janzel Trinidad, and number 7, Alex Shea.
So Trinidad and Shea, as you heard, back waiting for the kickoff. It'll be Brody Barrett doing the honors once again. And Brody kicks a ground ball. It's going to be received by the backfield. Thought it might get intercepted in the middle. This is going to be a pretty good return. And once again, Crusaders are going to have good field position to get started here with their third possession of the night.
Picked up by Janzel Trinidad and returned back for a nice game for the Crusaders. They'll begin the 1st and 10 from their own 43.
So Crusaders sitting at about the 43-yard line. Thank you, Brett.
Yep.
1st and 10, 6:17 remaining in the half. Mohawks would like to continue doing what they've been doing fantastically here in the midfield right in front of us, Brett. Really kind of limiting the positive gains by the Crusaders and then making the play when they need to. Handoff, cuts in the inside, going to pick up about
And
3,
Trinidad on the carry.
aided by the forward tackle.
Yep, Lane Garish on the tackle there.
So Garish able to step in there, make the tackle, and once again kind of limit the damage. And the Crusaders,
That was a decent, almost 5-yard gain there.
Crusaders in the shotgun. Just looks like the formation we're going to see most of the night, Brett, so far anyway. 2 wide at the top, they hand it off
Again,
to
you
the
got to keep the
inside.
edge.
And it
Fumble!
falls out, and the Mohawks
There
have
is
it.
ball.
It looked like he was just running,
Mohawks
trying to get the
recover.
edge, and he just lost the ball.
It's just a really strange play. I thought the Mohawks kind of bid on the fake. A couple guys at the top. I didn't see who landed on that, Brett. I don't know if you got the number, but
I thought it
I
was
believe that
Pat
was Dylan
Halloran.
McGuire.
Oh, okay, Dylan McGuire, even better.
The
PA.
Mohawks will take over from the Crusaders 43.
So this Crusader defense got to be breathing a little bit heavy. They've been out there a lot. Really, the last thing they wanted is a turnover on their side of the field. Mohawks with a nice chance here with 5:25 remaining. Caulfield split backs, shotgun, hands it off, and that is going nowhere fast. Brody Barrett
Brody Barrett is met in the backfield for a loss.
Brody was
First
met
number
by
44,
a couple people.
Delvin.
That was a
That he was.
jailbreak blitz
Then a
by
host
the
of others.
Crusaders.
He I think the Mohawks telegraphed that there. They were running
Loss of 7,
the ball
but the second and
fine, and then they
17.
bring Brody out there again. I think they need to mix up the play calls a little bit.
Yeah, and I really liked the last possession. They recognized Crusaders were starting to sniff out the run a little bit. They spread them out, created some lanes. They didn't do it there, and Crusaders take advantage. So big play by the Crusaders trying to fend off another drive by the Mohawks. Mohawks will have some work to do. Set up here, 2nd and 17. Caulfield in the shotgun, drops back. He's looking, he's gonna get flushed out. We got a flag, but I think we're gonna have a hold by the Mohawks.
Caulfield on the
Caulfield,
keeper, runs out of bounds at the 40.
Caulfield was
That's a
able to
gain
get
of
back
9,
to the
flag in the
original
backfield.
line of scrimmage, but I have a feeling this one's coming back, Brett.
I believe it is holding. But
And that is the
It's going to be a
call.
hold against the Mohawks. Going to back them up 10 from the line of scrimmage.
So Crusaders putting some pressure on Caulfield, looking downfield, really just didn't have a lot of time to survey before he had to scramble out. Did have a nice gain, but it is washed away by the holding, and now the Mohawks will set up second down.
So we're going to repeat second down, but now it's second down and 27.
Second down and 27. So that's probably not a play they practiced a lot this week,
I would
Brad.
say no. But let's just keep the clock moving.
Absolutely.
See what we can do. 3 downs to get it.
Yeah, what you'd like to see here is maybe a positive play. See if they can pick up a third of it right here.
Yeah, I like
Make
Hayden Leach.
third
in
and
the-
fourth a little bit manageable. Oh, they're going to draw him offside, so they're going to get a free 5.
Mohawks are gonna get five of
3-5.
that back.
Third and 22 has a little nicer ring to
Yes,
it.
it
so
does.
Nice job by the Mohawk offensive line, and of course Owen Caulfield with the hard count.
Still second down.
And
Second down and
certainly,
22.
I think the Crusaders just told us, hey, we're coming.
They were. That's what they've been doing on this drive. They sniffed out the run and then the pass. On the next one, maybe a quick play, quick
And you
hitter
could
here.
see there, I think it was number 50, the Crusaders, trying to shoot the gap there a little bit early, but we can see they're trying to do a little gap work there and really get into the backfield. It's been effective, on this possession for your Mohawks. So, second and 22. Caulfield in the shotgun, drops back. He's looking to
Hayden
pass.
Leach.
He'll
Hayden
throw
Leach.
it, and I think he has that in
Nice
bounds.
catch. Yeah, nice catch. Hayden Leach.
Nice
Hayden
catch by Hayden
Leach.
Leach. We got a flag down in the backfield. Hold up, hold up.
And it looks like it's coming back.
We're
We
gonna
got
get
another flag.
some unsportsmanlike, and I have a feeling it's gonna be on the Mohawks.
The holding call against the Mohawks. Dead ball foul. Personal foul against the Mohawks.
Well, if you were looking to really dig yourself a hole here, Brett, Mohawks certainly just did it. Unfortunate, Hayden Leach with a brilliant catch along the
Great
sideline.
catch.
As always, that'll be tip number 2 of the night. Go back and rewind that one. Catches that ball one-handed, tips it to himself, and then has the presence to keep both feet in bounds. Terrific play by Mr. Leach. Unfortunately, all for naught. The
So those two
Mohawks,
penalties cost the Mohawks 25 yards.
Mohawks are going to be backed up
This
here
is,
almost eternally. This is
47 yards, second and
Still
47.
second down, repeat again. But
They're
back
going
to
the
Mohawks
wrong
all the
way.
Back to their own 22.
I would think Coach
And
Shue.
my math can't calculate how far.
Coach Shue can't be happy with the progress of this
I believe
drive.
22 and 25 is 47?
Mohawks can ill afford. Mohawks can ill afford plays like this. They just not even run the risk of having players being declared ineligible by a referee,
Yes.
which would have impact to this game and the next one. But just those are disciplined plays. Those are disciplined. Got to have the right mindset here. So Mohawks have really, Brad, at this point, get some positive yards, put yourself in a position to kick this thing away. Ideally, get outside the shadow of your goalposts here.
Matt Noonan, single coverage to our side here.
Interesting matchup. See if Caulfield gets some time. He's going to hit him in the slot. There's a
And
nice
quick hit,
tackle.
Nice pass by Caulfield.
Pat Halloran just runs a
Dylan
go
McGuire.
route.
It's Pat Halloran there to the
I
45.
know
So
the PA said Dylan McGuire, so I always stop and check
23
myself.
yards.
He picked up about 23
that's
yards
Halloran.
on that pass play.
So it'll be third and still a long way.
Well, if that's there, Brent, you got to take a few of those because that's a
Well, they
beautiful play.
Third down and 23.
I'll tell you, if the Mohawks can somehow dig themselves out of this, even, at this point, not even really about scoring. We'd love to see them score a touchdown, of course, but ultimately, can they just keep the ball to the half? After everything they've done here negatively, that's going to take a few positives to get from it.
That was a quick hitter to Pat Halloran.
Beautiful pass, beautiful run and throw there. Caulfield in the shotgun. Gonna throw it again, drops back, rolls towards us. Gonna let it go. High pointed and caught! That's Dylan McGuire with the catch!
To Dylan McGuire, and a nice grab in between two defenders.
So the Mohawks set up a 4th down and very manageable. What do we got here, Brett? About 6 yards.
6 yards, yes.
So if I told you a minute ago, Brett, we'd have a 4th and 6. Would you
After
believe
2nd
me?
and 47, no, I definitely would not have believed you here.
So we're going to get a timeout by the Crusaders.
Timeout on the field taken by
We're
the
going to
Crusaders.
try to regroup and make a stop here. Mohawks looking to pick up a 1st down and threaten to score again. We'll be right back. So Mohawks getting ready to come out of their huddle. Talking it over with their offensive coordinator. One play from really pretty big magic act here, Brett.
Yes. And we'll call Owen the magician if he pulls this one off.
We get a 4th down and 6.
All right, so Mohawks will set up. Halloran, Noonan in the backfield. Send McGuire to the top of the screen. Aiden Leach in the slot. Caulfield surveys the defense. Takes the snap, drops back. He'll look to pass, throws it to an open McGuire. Cuts inside. He's got one man to beat. Cuts inside again. And he will go just shy of the end
The
zone.
ball all the way down to the 3 yard and 2 to 3 yard.
Mohawks will set a first and goal from the 3. The magic act is complete, Brett.
35 yards. Yep.
First and goal.
Owen's a magician. He just keeps pulling plays out.
Really terrific route by McGuire, comes across, and then of course we get very used to just watching him make people miss. Little slides here and there. You know, defenders kind of trying to arm tackle him is not the right idea.
No, he's got moves as well.
So Mohawks with a chance with 1:15 remaining here in the half. Caulfield under center. He's got Noonan and Halloran behind him. And it's going to be Halloran up the middle, drives, and carrying a few guys, and he's into the end zone.
Mohawk touchdown.
Halloran takes 3 defenders with him, but he's in. And the Mohawks expand their lead to 18-0, pending the point after.
It was a great drive from the Mohawks. Faced a lot of adversity there, especially what we talked about, the 2nd and 47. And 4 plays later, Paul, they're in the end zone.
It's incredible. Certainly, from my perspective, just looking for positive
again,
yards
and
and trying to flip the field position, and the Mohawks end up picking up a 1st down, which seemed almost impossible with 2nd and half a football field, but they do it. Caulfield will set up similar formation as the touchdown for the point after. They'll look to get the 2 here, see if they can do it. Caulfield rolls out, he tucks it, so it looks like a design run. Caulfield's going to be thrown to the ground. So Mohawks are 0 for 3 on point after is maybe the only thing negatively we can point to, other than maybe a couple miscues mentally for the Mohawks. But hard to point to anything.
And with 1:01 remaining in the first
when it comes to the play on the field, Brett,
Crusaders no
hard to
score.
point to anything that they've done poorly tonight.
No, they've really come to play tonight against the Crusaders.
Got to imagine Coach Shu's message at halftime. Hey, let's clean it up. Let's play smart football. We're in control of the game. Let's not give away yardage. So Mohawk special teamers will head out to the field. Barrett will flip the ball to the referee. They'll get set for the kickoff. Minute remaining here in the first half. Brent and I will get ready to bring you some first half statistics as the boys head into the locker room.
Barrett again will kick off.
I will tell you right now, one stat I can come up with is touchdown efficiency.
That
3
means
drives,
he
3
just ended
touchdowns.
that
We
That
cannot
is-
complain about that.
That is a nice ratio, Brett. I agree. It'll make Coach Shoemaker's dinner tonight taste a lot better. Ground ball. They're going to let it go all the way back. It's bobbled. He's going to fall on it. And the Crusaders will
And the
set
ball
up
is
with their
down
worst field
by
position off the kickoff of the
Alex Shea.
evening. Looks like it's right around the
And
25-yard
it'll be first and
line
10 from the
of the
own
Crusaders.
25 to begin this drive with 58 seconds remaining in the first half.
And the Crusaders are down to 1 timeout here too, so.
Yeah, they've had to use those timeouts to really just kind of regroup and try to figure some things out defensively. That defense has been on the field most of the first half. So 58 seconds.
I see Finn
remaining in the
Jackson out there
half.
for us playing linebacker here.
Crusaders, a fake motion there, throw it into the flats, got some room. Mohawks pursuing. Brody Barrett is in the neighborhood along with Pat Halloran, urging the receiver to go out of bounds. He does. We'll stop the
49
clock with
seconds.
49 seconds. Mohawks
They're-
really don't want to let up here.
Just
Don't
over
give the
down.
Crusaders
Good for first
any
down.
breathing room. Little bend, but don't break, I
Run out of bounds by
think
Brody Barrett.
is fine, but make them earn it. Done it all night.
Keep them in bounds.
Yeah, Barrett and Halloran did their best to get to him. Smart play by the Crusader receiver to take what was there and then go out. They didn't try to fight for a couple extra, which might have kept them in bounds. So Crusaders spread it out four wide. They drop back, gonna throw another short pass, and that's gonna be tackled right
Pass
away
is
in
complete.
bounds. It looks like we're gonna get a
Tackle immediately.
Oh,
timeout.
Hayden Leach with a
Hayden.
nice tackle there.
Yeah, nice open field tackle, one-on-one.
Pass was complete to
Hayden making a nice play
Merritt
there.
Mathala. Gain of 7. Second down and 3. And timeout taken on the field by the Crusaders.
Assuming the Crusaders here, they take the timeout here. 41 seconds remain. Suspect coach maybe thinking, hey, let's try to get the first down. We can spike from there and then try to get something downfield. Give himself a chance to get points in this first half. Pretty well-designed play there, Brett. Just nice defensive tackle by Hayden Leach, as you mentioned.
Yep. A nice addition of Hayden Leach this week. It's paying off.
It really is well-timed, too. Hayden joined the team a little bit late, so he had to put in his practice time. Became eligible this week, and boy, they needed it.
Second down and 3.
So Mohawks set up. Gonna bring a couple guys towards the line. They drop, deep drop, throws it up, and that's intercepted.
There we
Hayden
go.
Leach
Hayden Leach again.
sheds a tackle, still on his feet. He'll get to the, oh, he fumbles it. Let's
And
see.
it looks like maybe Chuck Smith got the ball.
And the Mohawks still have it. I think you're right.
And that pass was intercepted by Hayden Leach.
Chuck Smith
Smith
with the fumble
returns it back.
recovery.
So
Inside the Crusaders
So
territory.
28 seconds, 3 timeouts.
yeah, Mohawks have a little bit of
With
an
28 seconds
opportunity
remaining in the
here.
half.
Terrific game.
Mohawks take over on the Crusaders 48.
I know Hayden will be focused on the fumble that almost got away, but terrific. Really reads that pass well, steps in front of the receiver, high points it, takes it away, and then maybe got guilty of trying a little too much inside. A lot of traffic in there. Somebody got a hand on the ball, but Chuck Smith, Johnny on the spot, gives the Mohawks a chance here with 28 seconds. As you mentioned, Brett, from their 48,
3 timeouts.
Caulfield throwing the ball well.
That he
Crusaders going to have to be careful here. This one could get away from them
And I'm looking
early.
at the cushion they're giving Hayden Leach right here, Paul. It's about 10 yards.
Caulfield will drop back. A little bit of pressure coming. Steps inside. He's going to run, slide. And
Caulfield
Mohawks,
flushed out of the backfield, and he
see if the Mohawks
keeps
going to
it
take their
himself.
timeout. They are.
And the Mohawks take a timeout. after
Caulfield
pick
picks
about
up.
3 yards.
Yeah, as the PA just said, Caulfield picks up about 3. They'll take their first of their 3 timeouts. 18 seconds remaining. Offensive line struggling there a little bit to give Owen a little bit of time downfield. Really,
Covered well by the Crusaders.
yeah. So Mohawks will talk it over. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. So Mohawks get back on the field. They're set up here. Caulfield in the shotgun. Looks like Barrett to his right.
Yep.
He'll take it. High snap. He collects it. Looks downfield. Nowhere to go. He's over the line of gain and got out of bounds. 10 seconds remain.
Caulfield flush out of the pocket again. Keeps himself.
Likely chance for one more play
Picks up
here,
about
Brett.
6
That's
yards.
what I'm
runs out of
thinking.
bounds.
Third
And with 10 seconds
and
remaining.
1.
They got a third down and 1 from the 39.
See if the Mohawks can just give them a little bit of time to get this ball downfield. See if the Crusaders make any changes on their end. What I'm looking for, Brett, is obviously an extra DB or two. Drop them back. They don't seem to be doing it. It looks like they're going to try to keep the pressure up. It is working. Caulfield not getting a lot of time to throw on this possession. So they're going to stick with it.
There we go. 10 seconds left in the half. Again, Hayden Leach right here. Big cushion.
Yeah, certainly Hayden right next to us. McGuire, this is the bottom of the screen. Suspect this, like I said, McGuire in motion. Nope. Caulfield's going to be tackled.
And Caulfield sacked in the backfield for a
Let's
loss.
see if they take a timeout here. They do not. Mohawks content to head to the
Now
locker
Madness
room
cap.
with an 18-0 lead. Pretty impressive first half.
That it was.
Brett,
The running attack of the
And the
Mohawks
tackle was
here
made by number 56,
between
Matt
Halloran and Brody Barrett and Matt Noonan, and even
And the
Owen
first
for
half
that
ends with
matter,
the
all
Mohawks
getting
up
positive
18-0.
yards.
yeah, certainly the rushing attack was just brilliant in the first half. You mentioned the three-headed approach, with Brody, with Matt Noonan, and with Pat Halloran on that second possession. Just a nice change of pace. They're bringing, you mentioned the Thunder and Lightning, but it's really a power and speed attack, and the Crusaders are struggling with it.
That they are, and we get them, the Crusaders, looking for the run, and they start throwing the ball. And Owen, magician there, 3 passes on 2nd and 47, and we get a first down.
Yeah, now did you have time of possession? Obviously very slanted towards the Mohawks.
Very much towards the Mohawks.
And we'll see if we can gather some of that info as we go. Marching band getting ready to entertain us for the first half. Once again, Mohawks up 18. We'll be back in a couple moments to bring you the second. And Mohawks come out of the locker room, Brett, and led by number 44 through the tunnel here. Really been a great game, great team game. I know you're going to share some stats with us, Brett. Give us a couple of things that really stood out in the first half.
Well, very balanced attack. You have 103 yards passing by Owen, going 6 of 7 in the first half, and you have 96 yards rushing through 4 different rushers. So they're really, really balanced. And on defense, you've got Pat Halloran has 7 tackles in the first half, and 44. Thunder, he's got 5.
Yeah, they've been terrific both sides of the ball. Anytime you can possess the ball offensively the way they did, and let your defense get rested up. Although we know a lot of these guys are playing both ways, but certainly we here in New England we hear the term "bend don't break" a lot.
Yeah,
certainly,
we do.
But that really sums up what these guys did out here. They didn't give up the big play. They bent at times. They didn't break. Then they made the big play. Big stop on 4th and 1. They even commented, so hard to stop at this level. Brody Barrett makes a huge play, tackle for a loss, and they go down and score.
Anytime you can possess the ball for 19 minutes and 7 seconds out of the first half, which is 24 minutes, you're doing something right.
No doubt about it. It can be hard to win if you're Lowell Catholic with that type of time of possession. Mohawks will receive the ball. They deferred, so they're going to get back on offense here.
I'd be looking for an onside kick or something to try and get the ball to Lowell Catholic.
18, Gustavo Viana.
It looks like the Mohawks are aware of it as they've got 9 guys up.
Yeah, if Lowell Catholic's going to get back in this game, they're going to need big plays on both sides of the ball. So to your point, they may be looking to start something right here. Do you think defensively they need a turnover? Offensively, they need one of their offensive weapons to make a big play? So we are ready for kickoff. McGuire and Noonan back deep. Looks like it's gonna be Noonan. He'll run it towards the middle. He's got one man to beat. He's in the open. He's gonna get tackled from behind. Ball comes out.
Noonan with a great
Ball's
return.
on by a Mohawk.
Finally taken down by number 44, Elvis Rodriguez.
Yeah, I can tell you, terrific.
And Elvis is winded there after that nice long run. That was like 50 yards.
You know, right up the middle. And I'll tell you, Rodriguez coming from the back
And
to
the
chase
Mohawks
him
will
down.
begin their initial drive of the second half.
Heard me say one man to beat. I wasn't counting the guy
From the
behind
Crusaders
him.
43.
Nice pursuit tackle. Really probably saves a touchdown.
Things are going right for the Mohawks.
So Mohawks will set right back up in Crusader territory, looking to keep the momentum going here. Ball came out, not sure if it was a fumble but the Mohawks fell on it. And so even those breaks not going the Crusader way
That's
right
twice
now.
that the Mohawks have fumbled and both recovered by the Mohawks.
So Mohawks set up with two back, hand off to Barrett, cuts to the inside. And he's going to have a
Brody
nice
Barrett on the
pickup
carry
of about
for Mohawks.
8 yards on first
Taken by
down.
Teddy Chegg.
Check that, probably about 7 now that I
7
look
yards.
across the
Gain
field.
of 7.
That's
Second
a
and 3.
thunderous 7 yards, Paul.
You're going to go with that, Brad?
I am.
All right, I
am.
like it. I like it. Absolutely. Barrett with a really nice run to get the Mohawk offense started.
He's hard to take down when he gets a head of steam going.
Yeah, strong, powerful runner. You talk about the mix of power and speed here. So Caulfield will bring his offense to the line. They'll set up in that two-back set once again. It's Barrett, Noonan. They'll switch sides. McGuire, the outside wide receiver near us. Send Barrett flanked out. The handoff to Noonan. He'll follow him. It's going to be close to
Matt
a
Noonan on
first
the carry.
down. See where they mark this. Looks like it's going to be just short.
Looks like he
if
got
they-
2.5.
So close. I mean, I wonder if they're going to bring it out because it is close. Right now, the box is about a foot away from the line to
Timeout
gain.
on the field. Official measurement.
Yeah, and they're going to measure it
Official
up.
timeout on the field.
So we'll take a moment. We'll be right back. So the referees bring the chain gang out to the middle of the field, take a measurement here. Always a good time to thank all of our officials for the work they do. Wouldn't have a game without them. So we certainly appreciate
And
what they
progress
do.
good enough for
down.
Mohawk first down.
Mohawks will pick up the first down. Things continue to
First
go
and
well
10
for
from the
your
33.
Mohawks. So Paul Ayton, Brett McGowan, West Cote bringing you tonight's action, the Lowell Catholic Crusaders and your Mills Mohawks from Welch Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Millis High School, where your Mohawks lead 18-0, 10:25 remaining in the third.
Taylor Smith in the backfield. Number 34.
All right, so a little mix-up here. And a well-called game by the offensive coordinator for the Mohawks. Go back, it's going to hand it to Noonan. Let's look for a little room inside. Going to make
That's some
something out of
lightning.
Chad Noonan on
nothing.
a carry.
Just bouncing off of defenders. Slippery as an eel
He's
is
got
Noonan.
the moves.
Pulled down after a gain of almost 4.
Taylor will head off as Brody checks back in.
Second down and long 6.
I was kind of hoping that Taylor would get the ball and big brother Chuck could block for him.
Well, the way this three-headed monster is going, I'm not sure Mohawks will take too many liberties here. Why fix it if it isn't broken, I guess. But
Right,
I
no,
like
I
that
agree.
idea, Smith to Smith, right?
Smith blocking for Smith.
There you go. Well, we got Barrett and Noonan in the backfield.
Thunder and lightning.
Leach and McGuire down at the bottom. Fake handoff. Toss
Dylan
deep.
McGuire. Oh, he's out at the
And
1.
Cofield's toss all the way down the field. Pulled in by Dylan McGuire.
So play action.
32-yard completion brings first and goal to go from the 1.
Mohawks go play action there. Fake to Brody Barrett. And they throw it downfield to McGuire.
Make that a
Plenty of room
29.
That
there,
was a
Brett.
beautiful fake there by the magician.
First and
He
goal.
just he made him bite on the run, and then he just threw it up, and the cornerback had no idea it was coming.
Yeah, Crusaders are playing a lot of one-on-one, selling out up front, and paid for it there. So Mohawks from the 1.
They're at the 1. Is it Brody Barrett?
I think it's Brody. Hand
no.
off. It's Noonan. Brody leading the way, and he's not going to get there. Probably
Noonan
going to
was met in the
lose.
backfield.
Probably going to lose a yard or
He
two
thrown for
on
a little
that.
bit of a loss. First to meet one was number 78,
They're gonna
Castanio Mota, assisted by a couple of other
It's like
Crusaders.
we lost a few yards
Lost a
there,
couple.
Paul.
Yeah, looks like they're going to send Noonan off. David Barisano checks into the game. Caulfield's got the play. They'll run up to the line. Second and goal, which is
That loss there of 4 yards
Second
there
and goal
does
from the
help the
6.
time of possession.
it certainly does, which can't get much more lopsided at this point. Like, it has been an offensive night for the Mohawks. They have controlled this game in just about every way. Caulfield under center. Gonna pitch to Barrett. He misses it, and I think
Loose ball on the play, and it looks like the
Third.
Crusaders
Big
have
play
recovered.
they needed.
third time's a charm on the fumble. The exchange between the pitch to Barrett was a little bit off
There's a
target.
flag. There's
He is
play it
not-
down.
He is
Time
not
on the
able to
field for
reel
injury.
it in.
Brody Barrett's down. There he
I
is.
think
He's getting up
Brody's
now.
Getting up. Probably a little more disappointment than anything too serious.
Brody Barrett helps himself off the field.
And the Mohawks with the turnover. So I did mention at
And the
the
Crusaders take
start
over
here
on
of the
their own
half,
17.
Crusaders certainly need a few plays like that if they're going to try to climb their way back into this one. Just dodge 6 points. Big
That
play.
they did. That was a big play.
So Crusaders
David Barisano out there as the middle linebacker. Oh, fumble.
fumble into the end zone. He's going to have to pick it up, try to carry it out. That's going to be a
Safety.
safety.
Pat Halloran with the
And there was
safety.
a safety on the field.
So the Mohawks are going to pick up
ball
2
got away from
points
the
and
quarterback.
get the ball. So basically
Pushed
a
out of bounds.
turnover. And not much going right for the Crusaders. Make the
Not
big
much
play
at all.
defensively and then have a really ill
Pushed out of the
time.
back of the end zone by Michael Tobin. And the 2 points go to the Mohawks. And the Crusaders will be kicking off to the Mohawks.
So Mohawks with just under 8 minutes remaining in the
20.
third, expand their lead to 20-0. And Mohawks will take over possession of the ball offensively. Chance to get a little cleaner on offense. You know, it's starting to, interestingly, they get down to the 1, got pushed back to the 3 or the 4, as you mentioned, Brett. This is where they've struggled, those 2-point conversions. They get inside that 5. Things haven't gone well there.
No, they haven't. I would have liked to have seen the tush push there, Paul.
And Noonan and McGuire are back deep again.
You're a big fan of that.
They see the
It's hard
kick
to
from
stop it.
Gustavo
It is hard to stop
Especially
it.
if you have Brody
gonna
Barrett
say, get a
behind
couple-
Owen.
Get a couple big bodies there, you know, with Chuck Smith and Michael Tobin, maybe a little bit of guard pull there could do the trick, but I think they just need to clean it up a little bit down there, get a little bit firmer up front, and convert a 2-point conversion, make some plays down and tight. Right now, that's really the only missing element offensively tonight. So they'll kick it off. Pretty good kick. That's going to be fielded.
Dylan McGuire at our 40.
McGuire
And
will.
McGuire fields the ball at his own 40 and is down.
I know
No
McGuire-
return.
I know Dylan a little disappointed he cut down on the knee there, but I'd like to see, don't let that bounce. Catch the line drive, great field position. Mohawks will start from their own 40, 7:55 remaining here in the third. And stop me if you've heard this before, but Mohawks are back on offense.
That they are. This is drive number 5.
So Mohawks will huddle up.
Okay, Brody Barrett's on the sidelines here.
So
Pat
Mohawks-
Halloran in the backfield.
Mohawks will spread it out a little bit. I think they're short a player. Mohawks are going to be forced in a
Timeout taken
timeout.
by
They got
the
10 men
Mohawks.
on the field, Brett. They're going to have to talk it over, get the right personnel out there. I did notice Brody and David Barisano on the sideline, figuring at least one of those guys has got to be in there to make the offensive engine work here. So they'll take a timeout. We will as well. We'll be right back. So Mohawks come back from their timeout. They regroup. And it looks like Barrett has checked into the game. He's in the backfield. Caulfield under center, takes a snap, looks. He's going to throw into the flat. That's Hayden Leach. He'll catch it. Pick up
Caulfield's pass
5.
is complete to Hayden Lynch. 5-yard gain. Met immediately by Jimmy McGonigal.
So Hayden Leach continuing to chip in
Second
with
down and 5.
positive plays.
It's a huge addition to the roster.
He's certainly given Owen some options out there. I think really one of the elements that was missing last game, especially when Matt went off with an injury midway through the second half, was just really limited options at that point. So Leach, make sure he's on side. Caulfield under center. Send Noonan in motion. He drops back, handoff to Brody Barrett. Barrett carries. He's going to pick up a couple yards.
It's like Pat Halloran there.
Help check that. Correct. You are right. It's Pat Halloran.
Pat
Sometimes
Halloran
they
with the
confuse
carry
me.
on
They
that
both
one.
have
Picks up 2.
some knee wrap on, and I was looking at that. He'll pick up 2, set up 3rd and
Brings up
3.
a 3rd down and 3.
I only knew that because I saw the chief walking by over to check in on Brody.
So it looks like Brody's going to get a couple plays off. Well deserved Ironman football for Mr. Barrett. So it is Halloran in the backfield. Caulfield under center. They spread him out 4 wide. Caulfield back to throw, looking downfield. He's going to cut to the side. He's being pursued, and he's going to be pulled
And
down.
Caulfield is down in the backfield.
So it's going to set up a 4th and just about 10 yards, maybe 10 on the dot. It is.
Pretty close to a horse collar.
Stop for a loss by Isaac
Certainly,
Clark.
I like to see players
up a
pulled
4th
down
down
from
and
the
10.
back. A referee right there. Assume he got some jersey, but certainly from our view looked concerning, right? We never want to see those
Did.
types of tackles on any player. Caulfield's got his play. 5:30 remaining here as the clock begins to tick. 20-0 in favor of your Mohawks.
All right, it's 4th and 10.
See if there's some more magic in the air tonight. Mohawks have had some success as
I would look Hayden Leach. Look at that cushion right there.
Caulfield gets it. Here comes the, steps through the pressure, throws it to the middle. Couple missed tackles, pick up a couple
And
extra
Caulfield
yards,
pass
but
is
had the
complete to
first
James
down.
That was Donahue's first catch of the year, Paul.
Yeah, nice.
16-yard completion, good enough for a Mohawk 1st down. 1st
Right.
and 10 on the 44 of the Crusaders.
And you wouldn't know what to look at. He does a really nice job. He just gets into the middle of the defense, sits down, gets the pass, hits him right in the chest, and he's able to kind of slide around there, pick up a couple extra yards, but had the first down by 3-4 yards. So
And he did another huge play by number 7.
big
Owen
conversions
Caulfield.
all night long on 3rd and 4th down. We've talked about the length of them. 4th and 10, big shift in field position for the Mohawks. They continue the drive, hand off. That's Halloran. He'll run to the outside, probably a yard
Halloran
there.
the carrier.
2nd and 9.
And on the tackle,
Again,
steady
chewing
shake.
clock. Chewing the clock here. Down to almost 4 minutes left in the third
And number
quarter.
44, Delvin Rodriguez.
Yeah, once
Gain of
again,
one,
kind of
2nd and 9.
owning time of possession here in the second half. Really, you always kind of look at will you be able to keep the momentum from the first half, especially when you dominate the way they did. All signs are this is going to be a Mohawk night. They are just making plays when they need to make plays, controlling the game. They're in total control of the pace of this game right now. So Caulfield in the shotgun. Going to try to run a little jet sweep. They got him by the shirt, and they are going to tackle him for a loss.
On the left side, tackle him in the backfield for a big loss.
So Noonan comes in motion. They try the jet sweep. Crusaders sniffed that one out pretty quickly. And
it was a loss of 5.
Yeah,
And then the tackle was Matt Poria.
I'm going to say a loss of 4, Brett, based on where they spotted the ball.
It's 3rd down and 14.
Not a lot of yelling on the Lowell Catholic side there.
Certainly is. Pretty positive play by the defense there. I don't know if
and
that's the time to be yelling at them, but it's been a rough night for this defense. In all fairness, when you think about the time of possession for the Mohawks offense, well, the same is true for the Crusader defense. They've been on the field a lot.
That they have.
And at times on their heels. Mohawks have brought the offensive action to them. Caulfield in shotgun, drops back. He's looking, throws. Down the middle, it's Leach.
He's in the open.
There he is.
Leach to the 10, to the 5. Met by tackle. He's going to be brought down. Another great play.
Shy of the end zone.
What a strike.
Gonna set up 1st and goal for the Mohawks.
At the 4, 44
Bring the ball all the
yard.
way down inside the 5 again.
But this is where the
First down and goal
Mohawks
to go
tend to
from
have
4.
problems.
Mohawks will set up 1st and goal. From our vantage, looks just inside the 5-yard line. We'll call it the 4.
I'm wondering why the clock has stopped here, Paul.
And they just
There it
started
goes.
it up. A little late on it. I agree. A couple extra seconds for the Mohawks here. Caulfield under center. They spread him out. Look for Dylan McGuire in the slot. They'll send
Halloran in motion.
Halloran in motion, thank you. And it's going to be Noonan. He's going to be
And
met
Matt
by
Noonan.
basically all
Net
of
at
the
the line of
Crusader
scrimmage.
defense.
By number 5, Jazeel Trinidad. And assisted by Matt Poria.
Looks like a loss of 2 on the play, Paul. We're
Yeah.
going backwards again.
We are, and this is really
Loss of the
where,
yard. 2nd and goal to go from the 5.
as you mentioned, the Mohawks have struggled tight in the, we talk about you get down inside the 5, it gets tight in there, right? It's 15 yards of playing field. Everything kind of gets bunched up, but Mohawks really need a little confidence booster here and make a play deep here. We'll see. Let's see if they try to get Dylan McGuire the ball here. They're going to line him up
Barrett
at the top.
back on the field.
They got the double back set. Barrett.
They're going to quick pass to Brody Barrett. I think he'd be in the clear.
They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Again,
So
And another tackle for a loss.
Crusaders shoot the gap. 2 or 3 guys could have made that play.
Brody Barrett tackled in the backfield.
Nowhere to go.
Tackle made by number 56, Matt Poria.
Minute 5 remaining in the first half, so certainly
He's
eating
got a 3rd down
clock.
and goal to go from the 11.
Like to see the Mohawks finish this drive. Big play from Leach has got him into striking distance. Got to believe at this point you got to try some type of play action and try to find Dylan McGuire or Hayden Leach.
just a quick pass so they don't have time to get in and hit Owen.
Well, they got Halloran lined up at tight end. Let's see if they try to hit him
McGuire's
quick.
out wide.
Similarly, remember the play they ran down the seam with Halloran. They're going to send him out.
Again,
And
they
And
need to do a
Caulfield
better
was dropped
job on
on
the
a sack.
quick hits there.
Caulfield is sacked. Never had a chance.
By number 1, Divine Burrows.
I think that should be the end of the third quarter.
Mohawks will gladly
To
let
bring
this
up a
clock
4th down
tick
and goal to go
down.
from the 20.
Not try to squeeze an extra play in. So we're going to get to the end of the third quarter. Mohawks 20 to 0
And that's going to end the
lead.
third quarter, folks, with the score of the Mohawks 20 and the Crusaders no score.
Since the big play to Leach, Brett, they've receded 15 yards backwards. Mohawks gonna have to come up with another big play. So Brett, as both teams get ready to start the fourth quarter, switching ends, crazy time of possession statistic you're going to share with us here.
The Mohawks held the ball for 11 minutes and 46 seconds out of 12 minutes in the third quarter.
It's awfully hard to win
when you only have the ball for 14 seconds.
Yeah, that's a tall task. Crusaders. The interesting thing is, Crusaders, this interior defense, especially the line, and we're looking at big number 79 over there. They're shooting the gap, and the Mohawks have nowhere to go. The offensive line's not even getting a chance to set the blocks right before these guys are in the backfield. Mohawks are going to have fourth and goal.
From just outside the 20. From
they're
21.
blitzing. They love to blitz right now.
See if the Mohawks can get something into the end zone. Caulfield with the high snap, drops back, pressure comes, he steps up, he's going to be hit as he throws, and it's going to fall to the ground.
The ball falls incomplete.
Chance for number 5 of the Crusaders to intercept
Crusaders
that.
will take over. First and 10 from their own 21.
There's a Lowell Catholic
That's
player.
Trinidad.
Injury.
Genzel Trinidad with a chance to pick it. We'll take a timeout for the injured player. We'll be right back. So Brett, Crusaders going to take over here from the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Their side of the field.
They need to get, if they're going to win this game or come back in this game, they've got to get a quick strike.
Yeah, they need, we talked about the big play on defense. They didn't get it. They weren't able to capitalize on the safety. And then I'm going to hand it off inside. A little bit of running room there. He's going to be met by
a host of Mohawks.
Initial
Genzel
contact.
Trinidad, the ball carrier, taken down by a host of Mohawks.
I'll say Chuck Smith was there initially and then got
Hayden
a lot of help.
Leach.
So Crusaders pick up, looks like about
Tim Kraus,
5 or
Noonan,
6
all in
yards.
on the tackle.
So positive plays. You mentioned, Crusaders obviously would love
Gain
to
of 6. Second
climb
down,
back
4.
into this, give himself a chance to win. It is a 3-score game. Certainly not out of the realm of possibility. Right now, they just need some positive plays. Good start to the drive here. Let's see if they can continue it. Mohawks will look to stop him. A couple hits in the backfield. He's able to escape it. Kind of cut back. He's going to run into some traffic now.
And he did.
Jimmy McGonigal on a carry.
McGonigal slow to get up. Roll over a couple times. Looks like
Michael Tobin had a nice play. Chasing him down.
I think, McGonigal gets a chance. I'm sure in film, they're going to, he had some positive yards there. Decides to cut back against the seam, go away from his blockers, and there's nothing but red in the, behind him.
He tried to cut back. Not always the best move.
No, for sure. So Crusaders lose a couple yards there. It's 3rd and 9. Mohawks would like to keep the pressure on here. Drop back to pass, gonna throw it downfield, and it is knocked down.
By Dylan McGuire and Hayden Leach. He threw into double coverage.
Actually, I think that's 17.
Donahue.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Pass intended for
Donahue with the pass deflection.
Nathala.
So 4th down and 9.
Broken up by Dylan McGuire.
One of the rare long passes downfield.
Brings up a 4th down and 9.
From the Crusaders, who certainly going to need to throw the ball here a little bit. They can't go with the 5-6 yards they've been averaging, on the rushes. Kind of need some big strike plays. Suspect we may see a little more of that, though. I say that, and then they line up in a bunch formation. They do have a stack at the right side. They're going to send him out. He's going to drop back. They're going to hand off inside, try to get the Mohawks off guard.
Like he's
they got him to bite. I think he's going to get the first down. He is. And he's going to head out of bounds.
Real nice cut, real nice run by
that was a nice play.
number 5, Genzel Trinidad.
So Trinidad
Run out
able
of bound by
to
Hayden Lynch.
make the defender
Forward progress
miss.
good enough for a Crusader first down.
Mohawks lose contain.
But they did.
So that'll set up the Crusaders at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Just
Pick up
under
15
10
yards
minutes
on that run.
remaining in the game.
1st and 10 for the Crusaders. The ball is on the Mohawk 38.
Pretty nice play there by the Crusaders. Really tried to sell the short pass and run inside. Well done. Into a little sweep play here. They're going to run to the outside. Cuts upfield. It's going to pick up a couple, maybe 3 yards.
Again, Michael Tobin chasing him down along with Pat Halloran.
Mohawks just pursuing to the, I think they want to run that play deep to the sideline and they're just not getting there, forcing the ball carrier to turn, square his shoulders and head upfield. The problem is you've got Michael Tobin, Chuck Smith, Brody Barrett and Halloran waiting for you when you do that.
Assisted by Lane
And
Garrett.
that's where those 8-9 yard plays are turning
Gain
into
of
3 and
4, 2nd
4.
and 6.
So Mohawks 2nd and 6 here, out of the shotgun, snap, little pressure, throws it up, and it is going to be intercepted down the sideline. McGuire breaks a tackle, heads inside, he'll be brought
Ball was
down
intercepted by Dylan McGuire.
at about the
Nice
34-yard
return on the
line.
interception.
The Mohawks get another
The Mohawks
turnover.
take over.
With 9 minutes remaining, we'll take a break, wait for the Mohawk offense to take the field as they have dominated time of possession here tonight. A couple nice plays by the Crusaders, but once
34-yard
again,
line.
Mohawk defense feeling good, putting lots of pressure, limiting plays, and when the Crusaders have thrown the ball up, you would think it doesn't look like that's what they want to do. They want to run the ball offensively, right? They want to run to the edges. Mohawks certainly were prepared for that tonight. They have limited what they've been able to do in that aspect of the game. Caulfield will head up under center, split backs behind him.
Thunder and lightning.
I think we'll see a lot of running from here. They hand it off. Going to be grabbed in the backfield. Might get to the line of
Matt Noonan
scrimmage.
met in the backfield.
Well, I'll tell you, Nooning's going to get a yard
Carries the
there.
foul for a gain of a couple.
Not sure how he did it.
I agree with
Couple
you there.
defenders all over him, and he's
Well, that big number 79 is the nose guard right on Joe Barisano there, but it looked like Joe
First met by
pushed
number
him
4.
back just a little bit.
Teddy Chegg.
now Joe having a nice game,
Assisted by Cameron Luciano.
getting help from his guards, Timmy Krause, Chuck
Little to no
Smith.
gain on that. And 2nd down the long
Plus, we
9.
talked about Tobin at that tackle position, doing his job. So Mohawks set up. Caulfield in the shotgun, backs right behind him. He's going to drop back, pass, throw over the middle to McGuire. It's complete. Couple guys punching at the
And
ball.
Caulfield's pass is complete to Dylan McGuire.
McGuire down to the 15-yard line.
It's good,
Mohawks will
18
be
yards there.
1st and 10.
Tackle made by Merrick Nathalia.
Looks like actually the 14, Paul.
Mohawks keeping the pressure on here, Brett. I thought we might see a little bit more.
Well, when we're running, they're run blitzing, so
15
They're
yards.
gonna live by the blitz.
1st and 10 for the
they're
Mohawks.
going to perish by the blitz.
Well, we've talked about that when they've done it and when they've
Ball
picked
says
it
the
up and given
Crusaders
Caulfield
19.
time. The one-on-one coverage has been a little bit tough for the Crusaders. McGuire and Leach at the bottom of your screen.
14.
Caulfield in the shotgun. High snap, he collects it, drops back. A little bit of pressure, he's going to throw it away. Smart
Good.
play by Caulfield.
That's only his second
No room, wide
incompletion.
receivers were covered. High snap really through the timing of the playoff.
Ball is thrown out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
The clock will stop with 7:20 remaining in the ball game.
Saved the sack. Brings up 2nd and 10
Mohawks taking their time with the game clock here.
from the 14.
$7:20 to go, fourth quarter.
So Caulfield under center. Barrett, Noonan behind him. Drop, gonna hand it off. It's Noonan through the tackle. Can he get through? He does, into the end zone and a touchdown.
Matt Noonan from 14 yards out, breaks a few tackles on the way to the end zone.
So Noonan with his second touchdown of the game gives the Mohawks the 26-0 lead here. 7:11 remaining in this contest.
That's Matt Noonan's third touchdown of the game.
Oh, is it the third? I
believe so.
checked that. I thought it was 2, but is it 3?
I'm
And
going
again,
to
the
check,
Mohawks
but
will
I'm
attempt
pretty
the
sure
two-
that's...
the 2-point conversion.
My scorekeeper will tell me if I'm right or wrong there. We'll check that. But
Yeah,
Mohawks
that's
are going to
his
set up.
third.
It is, thank you. So Matt Noonan with his third touchdown of the game increases the lead to 26-0, pending the 2-point attempt here from the Mohawks. This has not been an area of success for the Mohawk team tonight. Let's see if they can convert on this one. Caulfield under center, takes the snap, drops back, throws, and he is going to complete this
And
one.
the 2-point
Dylan
conversion.
McGuire
Caulfield to McGuire.
into the end zone for the 2 points, and they'll increase the lead
7:11 remaining in the game.
to
Goes
20.
on the Mohawks 28. Crusaders no score.
Yeah, so Mohawks 28, Crusaders 0. Brody Barrow, get ready for the kickoff. We'll be right back.
Jazeel Trinidad and Marik Nathala back to receive the kick from Brody Barrett.
So Mohawks get set for the kickoff here. Barrett sends it deep. Good kick, fielded out the 20-yard line. A little slow pace to that return, Brett,
Jeez,
but
he was letting every Mohawk
Kinda
get back.
like maybe trying to suck everybody in. He's going to beat a tackle, get to
And
midfield.
Trinidad with a very nice run back. Broke several tackles on his way to the Mohawk 49.
So Trinidad, I guess by design,
Wow.
was pretty much slow motion from about the 20 to the 30, 35, and then turned on the burners.
Finally tackled by Hayden Lynch.
Had beat a tackle or two and stepped inside, got to midfield. So Crusaders set up with excellent field position right at the 50-yard
They knock
line.
it down at midfield. Will they begin this drive?
6:55 remaining in this one.
Mohawks are up by 28. That was, I'm going to just go out there and say that was the biggest play for Lowell Catholic all game.
Yeah, certainly felt like it for sure. They needed a little bit of energy. See if they can feed off of that. Get the ball downfield. They drop back, pass off the back foot,
Intercepted
picked off by
by Brody
Barrett. Barrett to the 40.
Look at him
Barrett
go.
to the 30. He's going to be met by a tackle, brought down at the
That pass is intercepted
25.
by Brody Barrett.
That is 3
You got
interceptions
a
tonight
flag
by
on
the
the play.
Mohawks.
We're going to see
is
what the flag is.
Finally brought down by Jazeel Trinidad. We'll see what the flags are.
Flag was after the play, Brett. So I think we're going to
Nice
see.
return
Could
by
be
Brody.
face mask or
Some type of
unsportsmanlike.
30
unsportsmanlike.
yards,
like-
interception
And I
return.
have a feeling this one's going against Lowell Catholic.
I
They
do
rushed
as
the
well.
player off to the sideline almost immediately after the tackle. So let's see. Still waiting for the call.
And they are marching towards the Lowell Catholic.
The white hat. Usually one of the
Personal
teams
foul.
will tell us, and they are going to bring it upfield. So
Personal foul against the Crusaders.
a little little more bad news for Lowell Catholic.
15-yard penalty from the point.
That's a frustration penalty there,
That's
Brett.
exactly,
It's
Paul.
unfortunate, but nice tackle to prevent Brody from going into the end zone.
Oh, and he had a full head of steam.
So
certainly
that would be
did.
a half a distance to the goal because he was inside the 30 on a 15-yard penalty.
So Mohawks will
First and
set
10 for the
up.
Mohawks from the 12.
Okay,
Mohawks can pick up a first down here around the 2-yard line. Caulfield under center. Brody Barrett.
and Ferris is out there, number 26 in the slot. Seeing his first
Going to hand
action.
it off to Barrett. See if he can finish this play. He's going to beat a tackler. Push
Brody
forward.
Barrett on a run.
Let's see.
Carries a couple
He
of
is short. The question is, did he pick up the
would-be
first
tacklers on
down?
his back.
And they're
Down
gonna,
inside the 5.
There goes Aiden.
Mohawks starting to empty their bench, and a lot of cheering going on for some of these guys that don't get a lot of playing time. It is going to be second down and about an inch or two down there. So Coach Shu emptying
Second
the
down,
bench,
short
taking
yard.
advantage of the lead late here in the game, giving some guys
They
some
mark it first and goal
time.
to go.
Here we go.
So Caulfield,
Aiden Smith out there.
Barrett in the backfield.
Joe Cummings.
See what the play is here. Will they get it to one of the young players? No, it's going to be Barrett up the middle. And he beats a tackle, steps inside, and it's a touchdown for Barrett.
Brody Barrett.
Mohawk score.
The converted lineman gets a touchdown. The
Now,
Thunder.
Brody certainly earned one of those tonight, so congratulations to him. Mohawks expand their lead to 34. Mohawks starting to celebrate a little bit, certainly enjoying some time with some of the younger players on the team. Certainly put in the time on this small roster we talk about all the time, Brett. There's not a lot of guys on this team. So these young players, these rookies, the 8th graders, freshmen, they're asked to do a lot, especially in practice, right? They run the scout team. You know, so these guys getting a little bit of reward for those efforts, great to see. It's a great job by the Mills coaching staff to make sure those guys aren't forgotten in this one. And a couple of them still remaining out there. Right, you mentioned
Joe
a couple
Cummings,
of them. Joe
number
Cummings,
67.
number 26, getting some playing time. Caulfield drops back. He's going to be tackled from behind.
And Caulfield is tackled in the
So-
backfield. The
So
2-point conversion is
34 to
no
0.
So, stop me if I've said
By
this
Delvis
before, but the
Rodriguez.
conversion's no good, Brett. So
Right.
still got some work to do there. It's always good when you come out of a game like this,
And
but
before we line up for the
you
kickoff,
still have some things to talk about
I'd
your
like to
team
take
with.
this opportunity
Keep them humble, Brett.
to thank the officials for tonight's game. Thank you, gentlemen. Without you, this wouldn't happen. Nice job, too. Excellent job.
So with 3:59, 3:58 remaining here in the half, Mohawks 34, Crusaders 0. Mohawks send the special teams unit out there. Barrett will get ready to kick this off.
Well, the other good thing here about Millis, and this being such a small team, I'm watching the freshmen come off the field after that play and scoring that touchdown, and I see Joe Barisano and I see Timmy Kraus going over and giving him a high five, putting their arm around him, telling him good job. That is so important.
Yeah, a lot of sportsmanship over here. We're still seeing it. Caulfield going over. I think talking to Joe Cummings, giving him a lot of helmet taps over there. So great job with those guys. Mohawks kick it away. It'll be fielded off the ground. And that is good.
And Trinidad on return.
Trinidad with another nice return. Takes it up to the
Take it down.
35.
By number 17, James Donahue.
So James Donahue with a nice tackle in the open field against a guy who can move. So definitely want to finish those tackles with him. So clock ticks down to 2:40. Continues to wind. Mohawks look to put the finishing touches on what has just been a thorough team win. Brett, can't say enough about our Mohawks this week.
The Mohawks have played extremely well, especially after last week where they struggled. Halloran with the nice tackle there.
Yeah, Pat's
another
going to
one.
pick up another
John
tackle.
Hines on
Add
the
to the
keeper.
statistics of a great game. The quarterback keeper there is going to pick up
Tackle by
about
Pat Halloran.
6.5, 7 yards.
There goes Taylor Smith in on defense. Aiden Smith out there.
Gain of 6, second and 4.
Halloran's going to check off. Rare play. He's not on the field.
Right.
Going to get a little love from
There
his
goes
defensive
Ferris.
coach
Ferris
there.
is out there now. Hayden Leach is coming off the field. David Barisano's out there.
So a handoff, number 23 cuts around the edge. Still not a lot of room out there. It's going to be
And Jimmy McGonigal, a ball carrier.
met by a host of Mohawks. keep him contained. Once again, really we talked about the story of the Mohawk defense is their ability to not give up the edge, and for the most part tonight, they have not, and that has been the difference. So Mohawks continue to rotate some of their young freshman players into this game. Always nice to see those guys get a little experience.
Gunn was carried good for first down. First
It is.
attempt for the Crusaders.
Some point those freshmen are sophomores and juniors, and you'll be relying on them, and these little tastes of varsity football are important. So they're going to hand off. Number 5, ball carry, gets around the edge. He's got some room, cuts inside, still on his feet, still going down the sideline. Is anybody going to get him? They push him out of bounds.
Some nifty maneuvers.
There's an injured Mohawk
Finally
at
pushed out of
midfield.
bounds.
See if that's Joe Cummings.
Joe
He looks
Cummings.
like he's okay. And the tackle was number 8, and that was Aiden Smith pushing him out of bounds to prevent the touchdown there. So
28 seconds left here.
yeah, as we wind down this game, Brett, so the non-league portion of the schedule is over. We now turn our attention to,
Well, instead of the
league
Mohawk
play.
19.
Things will only get more challenging from here.
Yes, Bellingham next Friday.
So we'll travel for that one. Bring you Smiley's kicks back, goes complete the other way. Mohawks going to chase him,
Ferris,
push him
nice
out of the
job,
bounds.
Ferris.
So Ferris with the backside
John Hines on the
pursuit.
quarterback kick.
A couple times.
Finally run out of bounds.
Timeout,
by number
Lowell
26,
Catholic.
Ferris Casito.
So Lowell Catholic will take a timeout here. 11 seconds remain in the game.
They're trying to break the shutout against basically the JV squad here, leaving their varsity in.
Yeah, it's certainly for Lowell Catholic. I can, to some degree, understand their desire to just leave with something positive. There has been you mentioned the return being one of their best plays of the night. Even when they made the defensive turnover, immediately had a bad snap, took the safety in the end zone. Mohawks marched right down the field. It's just been one of those nights for the Crusaders, and I'm sure the coaching staff would like to just have something to build on here heading into their next week's contest. So Crusaders look like they're going to have one play to do it. So they have their starters in the ball game.
They do. Timmy Kraus just re-entered.
I see Michael Tobin,
First
I
and goal
think,
to go
still
for the
out there as
Crusaders.
well. So a sprinkling of starters on the Mohawks. Drop back, they hand off. Number 5 round the edge, cuts down. Will he get there? Waiting for a signal.
Timeout.
And no
And
signal.
Zills Trinidad on the carry,
Touchdown.
and they're going to call it a
There you
touchdown.
go.
He's
They
in.
are going to give him the touchdown. So Trinidad into the end zone to end the game.
Yep.
As the clock hits triple zeros, they will convert the police
That'll end
to
the game,
the
but the Crusaders do have the opportunity to go for the extra point.
Crusaders will go for probably 2 here, I
I would think it would be 2.
And the Crusaders will go for 2.
So Mohawks will line up. Crusaders sent 23 in motion. They run to that side, throw to the outside,
There you
and
go,
conversion is
34 to
good.
8.
Hines complete the 2-point conversion to Trinidad.
So teams will head to the 50-yard line to
official end
shake
of the
hands.
game.
Mohawks will win this one,
And the points
34
go
to
the
8.
Mohawks 34, the Crusaders 8.
For Brett McGowan, Wes Cote, I'm Paul Eaton. Thank you for watching tonight's action. We'll be back in 2 weeks to bring you the next Mohawk home game. Once again, Mohawks win big tonight. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. Post game here after the Mohawks' convincing win over the Crusaders. I have Brody Barrett. Great game by you, scoring a touchdown, doing everything out there from kicking the ball to playing some defense, linebacker, making some great tackles. An interception, I thought it was going to be a pick 6 myself, and you scored a touchdown. So how did it feel to get in the end zone after all these games and years of blocking for everybody?
I felt good, Our linemen give it all, like every play. I wanted to give them like a reward by scoring, like try to give them like a little rest. If I knew if we like scored again, we would get like some of our subs in. We just like needed to take a rest. Like these kids really like fight, they grit through the pain. Like a lot of kids will like go down with injuries, but they won't. Like they'll like stay in the game. They'll try to they'll try their best. Like they'll fight through injuries. Like I'll try to give it all like my all for them, and they try to give it all for me.
That's great. I love how you put it that way. Matt, 3 touchdowns tonight. That was a phenomenal game by you. Again, playing both sides of the ball. Tackles. You played phenomenal tonight, Matt.
It's a team sport. I got 3 touchdowns because of my line, and I couldn't do it just by myself. That's all I could say.
That was a great win by the Mohawks. Boys, congratulations. Now, as Bill Belichick would have said, you're on to Bellingham. Thank you.
Thank you.